over to the Division 1 scoreboard. And you can see it right there, ladies and gentlemen. Sidnev with a big win has now leapfrogged over Fractal. It is 42 points for Jerpidude, 42 points for Nanu, and 41 points for Sidnev. So all of them currently in the money. Doge, after that loss, will finish 4-5 on the season, but he had enough points anyway. Didn't have to worry about that set. He will stay in Division 1. Rhubarb, safe as well. And he pretty much wasn't breaking a sweat anyway, as he knew he was going to be safe. Biles and Tristop will go to relegation playoffs. BV is done. He was done ages ago. He is being sent back down to Division 2. Which leads us to the final match for Division 1 of Season 15. It's coming up right now. Ben, who is no longer in the money. Yeah, you are out of the money, young man. Losing that unbelievable Game 4 to Jerpidude, which honestly, probably the best match of the day so far. Put you out of the money. One extra point probably could have helped. You will now try to be the spoiler. If you want your buddy Sidnev to get money, this is the chance. Fractal. The scenario is simple. If he wins in a decider, if he wins 3-1, if he wins in a sweep, it doesn't matter. If Fractal beats Ben, Fractal will become the CTL champion for Season 15. Fractal is hyped as hell. It's good to hear. You got the right streamer to do it for you. The king of the Restreams, baby. Who else is able to handle this kind of a magnitude match? It's only me. Let's do it. We're ready. It's time. Count them down. Game number 1 for the championship in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. It's been a long journey. It's been a long season. This has been a very busy and to say it was a tumultuous season would be an understatement. There's been a number of issues in this season's CTL. Restreamer crisis, lack of players playing, bans initiated, removals done. But we're finally coming to the end. It is the 15th season of CTL. After the playoffs, we have playoffs week still to come. So make sure you all tune in. This channel will still be busy. We got another week of excellent stuff going on. So you'll be seeing the King and the Restream team, the super streamers, will still have the floor here for another week as we will get the playoffs kicked off. And then after that, CTL will take a much-needed break. Going on hiatus for at least 6 weeks, maybe more. The chairman has said, time for a break. CTL's never had a break. And literally, he's had enough. So we will get an actual off-season for CTL. It's only the first time ever that it will happen. $210 for Ben, $191 for Fractal. Fractal says he's hyped as hell at the chance of winning big money. He'd love to put a couple of $100 in his pocket, but it'll have to beat Ben. Currently, Fractal sitting on the outside. He is 3 points behind Sidnev, so in order for Fractal to make any money, he's got to win. As mentioned, it's either It's either he's getting the 50% prize and he's going to take the $200 or he's going to get zero. It's all in his hands. Can you imagine? Ben throwing everything over to that left side. Finally gets the long bar here for the score. We'll go to 309 through 68 lines on Ben's side. 312 at 70 for Fractal. So Ben and Fractal pretty much playing equal, having good games. Good L for Fractal here. Saves the day. Lombard finally shows up, gets a Tetris. Fractal will just burn in line with the L. S for the double. Ben, meanwhile, is kind of just waiting on some help of a piece to kind of get him out. Ben with a dirty triple and another dirty triple back to back because he's got a number of holes here throughout the stack. Actually would get a dirty Tetris if he can get another long bar. Let's see. There we go. Dirty Tetris for Ben. We're at 417 on his side, 441 for Fractal. Fractal with the cleaner board. Lombard coming in. He'll get a Tetris to keep piling on the score. And another one. Why not? 112 lines in, 417 for Fractal as he's got somebody hanging out in his dorm room. He's currently away at college. He's coming from a club meeting. Imagine having club meetings on Sundays. Can you imagine that? Back in college, I didn't know to do that. We didn't have no club meetings on Sundays. That's because we were too busy at the frat house getting drunk on Saturdays. You definitely didn't have no club meeting on a Sunday. 556 out of Tetris. 579 for Fractal. 476 for Ben. We're approaching the transition. Fractal will get there first at 603. Is looking real sharp to start. Ben a Tetris to get him over 500. He's got one more line to burn. As he patiently waits. And there we go. 545. A good score for Ben. Fractal just went kind of on a tear, but now Fractal has some burning to do. Nothing too crazy for a player of his skill. And he's almost out of this. There's that nice timed out. And there you go. Lombard coming in. There's a Tetris. Minor stall for Fractal, but he gets out of it pretty quickly. Ben tapping away himself. Nice horizontal burn. Ben is powered by G Fuel, his sponsor for the CTWC. He's trying to show them what they invested. But he's having some rough pieces coming in. He needs to really make a tap now. He needs major help. That L's going to help, but he needs like a square to the left, and it's not going to come in time. That'll do it. Ben is finished for game number one at 584. Fractal at 750. Gets one game in. It needs two more to complete the conquest. GG's. And there you go. Fractal, of course, letting us know that he only had 38 bars at transition. Tremendous. Kinda cracked, indeed. I have a ready from Opox. And we have a hover 3 from Fractal, which means that they are ready to go. Let's do it. Got them down. Game number 2 coming up in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. A delayed Palito Tuck setup, but no Palito coming until it's way too late. So early days for both. Kind of a rough start for both as well. Fractal kind of with a nasty board to start. So Fractal's trying to weather the storm. Got a nice J for the triple. And then this long ball coming in. Daddy! Tetris down the center for Fractal. They'll go to 46,000. Tetris for him. We'll go to 69 now. Hey now. Ben will go to 89 after his Tetris. So both have weathered the storm early on. And they will now live to fight for another day. Welcome in T-Storm. What about a storm? Of course, once he heard that word, he's like, oh, I gotta show up. That's my gimmick. Of course, T-Storm, the host of the CTL Thursday Night Thunder. I wonder what he's gonna do now that we have an off season. He's gonna have at least one more Thursday Night Thunder, right, T-Storm? We got playoffs this week, so we will look to get a Thursday night game for you to rival the Thursday Night Football. Got to go head-to-head against those guys at the NFL. And then some of you guys here that are watching is like, what's the NFL? Dirty Tetris again for Fractal. We're at 234, the score. Good adjustments to be made to accommodate the board. Beautiful burn. Wow, man, look at that. Had the wherewithal to set that up. Ben, meanwhile, gonna get a nice T. This J helps. And there you go. Open up the right. And a Tetris as the reward. A good display of patience from Ben. Also, with that T. He was waiting to see what the next piece was going to be. Made the right move. Could have gone with a horizontal burn, but instead decided to save the line. Tuck of the L leads to the Tetris after. 285 for Ben. And 304 the score for Fractal. Well, T-Storm is moving to Seattle this week. I guess you will not be hosting Thursday Night Thunder. So if I have to host it, don't get upset. I know, T-Storm. One time I hosted Thursday Night Thunder, and he got mad. He's like, bro, how can you host Thursday Night Thunder? This is my show. He was so upset. Started cursing. Imagine cursing at the king. It's like, I got some balls on you, young man. All right, you want to host Thursdays? I'll make sure you host Thursdays. And I made sure he did. And Thursday nights ended up being the night where all the matches are getting played. I literally packed him with like 5 or 6 matches back to back to back, just to spite him. So, all right, you want to host this damn show? No problem. You're gonna pay for it. Ben was looking like maybe going with the left well. Decides not to. We're at 115 lines on his side. 417 for Ben. 449 for Fractal. So again, pretty close game. It'll come down to, of course, the usual 19 plate who has the better ability to withstand the pressure of the speed and the placement of pieces. Nice job, T-Storm. Got an 841K on console, PB by 90K. I did some practice of my own today. King got a 708. Got a nice little 708. That was my 6th, maybe 7th 700K game. Could have been easy 800. I was on top out on level 24. Could have been a PB game, but around the 660 markers where I was screen checking to see like where I was at, and of course Das, bro. Fractal waiting for the daddy Tetris again. He'll get it. 578 for Fractal, 567 for Ben. We got a tight one for game number 2. As Fractal wants to put a hammer down and make sure that he has got a chance to end it. Doesn't want to have to push this to deciders. He'd rather just do it in a sweep. 3-game minimum. Adjustments made by Ben. Beautifully done. Tetris ready. No lone bars in sight. Creates a hole. Now he's waiting on a J. Nicely done. Ben will stay alive. Fractal rebuilding. There's like no lone bars for Ben, and then he needed a J. He needs a lone bar right now. There we go. Good triple for Ben. Trying to open up this hole on the right. There we go. Now we need a long bar. There we go. There's a long bar for the score. Now you can burn this away. Good. Teeve helps. Ben still has some burning to do, but he's back at a lower height. Fractal has his right reopened. Fractal at 684. Ben at 653. It is still a close game. Fractal has the board under control. A long bar coming in. There's a score. He'll take the lead a little further. And another one because he was built up high. 746 now for Fractal. Ben is back at the bottom, ready to rebuild. But he's down almost 100,000 points. Fractal didn't see exactly where he ended up having some misdraws perhaps, but he's got that board fixed quickly. Gives Ben the chance to get back in this one. Ben down by about 90,000 points, but Fractal hits another Tetris. Very, very tight game number 2 as Ben is trying to fight to play spoiler. A Tetris for him. He'll go to 731. He's holding out. Good skim of the L. Wait to see where that J goes. He gets a Tetris. 798 for Ben, but 912 for Fractal. Ben, you're going to have to play perfect the rest of the way if you want a chance, because Fractal is on fire right now. Now, Fractal gets droughted here. This could be problematic. He gets the lumbar, though. Just got it. We're on level 28 now for Fractal. Double lumbars, double Tetris. This is Ben, exactly what he needed. He's at 903. He's not out of it yet. He can play some kill screen, too. He's shaking his head, though. Yeah, he has run out of time. Fractal's already maxed out at 820. There's the Tetris for Ben. He'll have to do something now on the kill screen. Let's see what he can do. Both of them have made it. Fractal's going to hang it at 825. And so will Ben. And he can't believe it. 946 for Ben is all he can get. Fractal has game number 2 in his pocket and is 1 win away from winning that CTL championship and the first prize. GG's. So here we go, folks. This is it. Match point is on the line. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Can Ben play the spoiler and begin the reverse sweep pipe, or will Fractal finish him off? Let's go. And of course, let's go. Matcherino still happening. Come on, people. Matcherino, let's go. Glazer wants a bracket. There's no bracket. This is a league. There's standings. Did we have that command? I forgot. I think we had that command last season. I don't know. Do we still have that command? Was there a standings command? I don't even remember. Was there? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, move. Thought of everything. There's a standings command there, Glazer. You can take a look. If Fractal wins the match, he'll earn 7 points. In CTL, a sweep is worth 7 points for the winner. If you win 3-1, it is 6 points. And if you win in the decider, it is 5 points to the winner. So Fractal is currently 4 points behind Jerpidude. So all he could do is either win or go home. That's the basic scenario. It's up to Ben here to play the spoiler. Jerpidude and Nenu are guaranteed money. The question is how much? Ben is the one that will determine it. And if he can beat Fractal, and these next 3 perhaps, then he will get them to earn money along with Sidnev, who is holding on to that 3rd spot. He's hanging on by a thread. He's ahead by Fractal on 1 point. Fractal's earned 2 points for the first 2 games. And Fractal's built up so high. No Lombard's coming. Until right there. Oh my god. And now he is in a pickle. Jay burns a nice double. There's the out. Vaults it over just at its time. Oh man, this rotation of the T was scary. And Fractal is nearly out of it, but then he had a nasty S with nowhere to go. So we'll come up with some solutions now. Indeed, Rhubarb. How did he do it? That Z, I don't think, got placed where he wanted it. The J, though, comes beautifully in time for the double. He's at 182,000. Ben is piling on points at 265. He's taking advantage of Fractal's dig out, and he survived it. Nice job by Fractal. He is on his game today. He's not fooling around. He knows big money is at stake. Thanks to Scott Gray coming in, a hero, adding $240 to the prize pool. Tetris for Fractal will go to 214 now. And another Tetris will go to 237. Give Ben a Tetris. 336 for him. So Fractal's 259. Bumpy Art said he might have topped out in that situation where Fractal was, but probably could have survived it. All right, of course, Bumpy, you would have survived it. Yeah, Glazer, big money, big prizes. You love it. Glazer, if you want to help, you don't have to donate actual money. You could just click on stuff. Go to the link there while I'm calling this match. Go to the link. Go to the link there. Help these guys earn more money as... Oh, man. Ben. Oof. And I would love to answer that question in a moment, Glazer, about championship belts, right? Weight divisions. In CTL, there are something like that, but we got something else. Because Ben gets out of that mess. Nicely done. Got a Tetris at the bottom. He stays alive to keep Jerpidude's championship hopes alive. But to answer Glazer's question, of course there is a server that does that, right? There is a server that has like bantamweights and heavyweights. It's a Tetris-friendly server. We've got championships. We've got a Upstarts championship for our mid-tier players. We have the Phenoms championship for our players that are right there on the cusp of being part of the elite. And then you have the heavyweight championship for the best in the world. Currently, the heavyweight champion for friendlies is a big, sexy Daddy Quaid, the Brock Lesnar of Tetris friendlies. We have transitioned. Ben goes to 540. Fractal at 488. The CTL championship hangs in the balance. Who's it gonna be? It's up to Ben to force another one. Fractal, focused. A Tetris to go to 539. He's catching up. Ben at 596, looking to hang on to force game 4. You can cut the tension with a knife. Oh, 3 long bars for Ben. He couldn't use any of them. He'll use this one, though, thank goodness. The game giving him a reprieve. He'll take a safety triple. Don't expect any long bars for Ben because he had a ton of them come in a span, but there's one. 689 for Ben, another one. They go to 718. Fractal will slam one. They go to 652. Tetris for Ben. They'll go to 749. Almost a 100,000 point lead on Fractal. Fractal waiting on the long bar. Will take the skims. There's our Tetris now. 689 for Fractal, 779 for Ben. Ben, most important thing, he cannot give this one away. He can't top out here. He's got to take it to kill screen no matter what. There's the Tetris, nicely done. Ben looked like he was kind of building up a little bit. I was getting a little monk-ass, but he'll take the triple. Tetris for Fractal at 735. Ben at 829. We go to 26 on Ben's side. He's doing a great job of forcing perhaps a game 4. Fractal at 768. At this point, it's going to have to just go balls in. And there's one. 801 now. He's 60,000 points behind. But Ben slams another Tetris to go to 897. Ben is not giving up. Another one for Ben. He wants to get a max and show Fractal. You're going to make this easy, bro. I got to show G Fuel that they're spending good, hard-earned money on me. Fractal looking for an L. Not going to get it. He can't get that J over left. This is really a mess. Oh, he got that J over to the what? How? What? How did he do it? Oh, he's not going to get a lumbar time. And there it is, finally. Oh, my word. It was going to be tough anyway to catch because Ben, already at A07, cements it. He'll stay alive for this one. And force game number 4. Nice job for Ben. GG's. Thank you, Tugs. Party of 7. Your rating. The CTL Championship is on the line. Fractal must win to take the title over Jerpidude. He'll beat him by 1 point. G Fuel serving it up for Ben to play great right now. We're ready. It's time. Game number 4 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, the pivotal one. Which way will the pendulum swing? Will it swing in the favor of Fractal for the title? Or will it go to Ben to force the decider to end Division 1 season? Flyheck still here, amazed at what he is seeing. It's been amazing. The Z-spin hit beautifully by Ben. The long bar in for the score. He'll go to 26,000 to begin. Fractal already has his one. He's looking for a second. He misdrops the J. But in early days, might not be a problem. Let's see if he looks to try to bridge something across. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. He's going to look to try to bridge. And maybe turn this into a dirty triple. Yep, there it is. Dirty triple for him. Square for the burn, and he will be clean in a moment. So truly, this will be outstanding. Fractal, someone who wanted to get his season done as quickly as possible, as he was beginning college this year. He wanted to get things done quickly. Didn't want it to be a distraction. Sort of worked out, but we ended up having to delay some matches till the end, and here we are. It was worth the wait. This is what it's all about now. They're playing for the big prize pool. Ben trying to play spoiler. He's trying to help Jerpidude, who removed him from the prize pool earlier. And a exciting game number 4. Perhaps the best game of the day. That last one, though, between Fractal and Ben was really good. Ben with some delayed burn strats. Lombard going to come in as a Tetris. Now he's got to fix that L-shaped hole that he's got there, and he has done it. We're at 217 out of Tetris for Ben to go to 240. 179 for Fractal. One more engaged. You'll get 2 of them for Tetris's. 228 for Fractal now. 286 for Ben. Ben is in the zone. Ben representing G Fuel. He went out, got himself sponsored. He's going to represent the G Fuel brand at the World Championships. He's going to go qualify. They will be watching to see how that investment pays off. He made it to CTWC top 64 last year. You got to think he'll be there again. I mean, he's maxing out in competition. This kid's going to look to try to make sure he gets plenty of max outs in 2 hour span. Because if you want a good seed, right, a lot of people are talking, it's probably going to take a max out to make 64. And I have to agree. Last year, I was a little skeptical about that because I didn't think how many people would have the equipment to meet the criteria of what was being asked. But people went out, they spent the money, they got the equipment. And there's also some good donors and sponsors out there that had that make out and work. It's your boy asking, when's the King going to get the White Claw sponsorship? Maybe in 2022? I have to talk to them, right? I just finished drinking their beautiful pineapple from the variety pack number 3. Pineapple is so good. Definitely starting to make its ranks up with me in the... Maybe might be making top 5 soon. It's really good, along with the strawberry. 2 new flavors I got to taste. Blackberry's pretty good. But still, nothing can beat the mango. Number 1 flavor, mango. Fractal working with a left well now. Yeah, that's right, Taco Mom. Mango is so good. It is refreshing. I love the taste. All right, and I'm usually not someone who like goes out of my way to eat mango, right? I'm not crazy about the mango fruit. I think it's fine. But at the end of the day, I do like the mango flavor of the White Claw. It's delicious. Tetris for Fractal. We'll go to 539. Ben is at 589. We are getting close to transition. Ben trying to fix this board quickly. Good burn of the J. He's got 3 more. There we go. Just got it in time. Transition. 6-16 for Ben as I'm blabbing about White Claw. He's going out and hitting a high score. Fractal at 542. Quit playing around with that left well. It could come down to this, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. Ben trying to sneak another one to force a decider. Fractal has the chance to become CTL champion. $620 to $650. A tight game on level 20 to start. Ben and Fractal trade Tetrises. The lead is only 12,000 points. Tetris for Ben to change that. 705 to 646. Fractal waiting. Where's the long bar? It ain't coming. That, oh man. Yes, he'll get the L. Thank goodness. He's still not getting a long bar though. Ooh. Yeah, finally it shows up. He jacks up the left a little bit. Needs something. I was going to say he needs a J. Goes with his Z piece instead. Oh man, this is a really rough dig for Fractal. Ben is clean. Square for the Tetris. We're going to watch Fractal here. As Ben is fine. And he's going to hit the T! And that's it. Fractal's done at 686. Ben says game 4 is no more. And buckle your seatbelts. It's time. The season is on the line. Division 1 championship goes to the decider. GG's. $82 S pieces noted in the statistics there. That's right, Master Zebra. One game is worth $200. Nenu is still here. He's watching. Ben putting on the G Fuel cap. He's got the gear. The decider is happening right now. One game is worth $200 right now. Fractal, $200 could be in your pocket if you could pull off the win and not get reverse swept. They're ready to go. Game number 5, the fantastic finale, is on the line in 3, 2, 1. Tetris, let's go! Fractal takes a big sigh. Ben feeling confident. Big match time. You're all here to witness perhaps the final Division 1 game of CTL. Big money on the line. And if you want to add more money to the pocket for either Fractal or Jerpidude, one of them will be crowned the champion. This is your chance now. While I'm talking, you get to click and go to the Match Arena. Click on the sponsor quests. Hit like, share, subscribe, whatever you got to do. Keep adding coin. If you want to donate, we'll take the donation too. These guys will most certainly appreciate it. Add money now. Let's go. Put in the coin. These guys are putting in the work. You put in the coin. Come on. Over $200 at stake for Fractal. If he wins this, he'll be the CTL champion and take the first prize. Ben looking to deny him. Keep his buddy Sidnev in the prize pool and give Jerpidude the crown of the championship and the $200 first place prize. But it can be more if you go to Match Arena right now and click on all the buttons. Add money, baby. Tetris for Ben, we're at 213 through 46. Fractal at 191 adds his Tetris to go to 213 at 47. It's a tight one again. These guys have played pretty much neck and neck most of the way in all 5 games. Nice adjustments by Fractal. Went for a J-tuck. He's at 259. Ben, a Tetris will go to 283. Fractal looking to catch him. There's the long ball for him. We're at 282. Another Tetris for Ben. They go to 306. Fractal is Tetris ready. He's just waiting on the long bar to catch up to Ben again. And there it is. Fractal throwing everything over to the left. Ben wisely doesn't throw that square. Oof. Okay. Oh, man, this is good. This is an interesting situation. Oh, man, the long bar comes up when Ben had closed the well. He would have loved to. There we go. Okay, he'll take the Tetris down. And he'll take another long bar to bring this down. All right, Ben is safe. It's getting a little scary there. Ben at 362. Fractal at 375. Fractal will take the lead further to go to 398. And decides not to put long bar all the way over left. There's a long bar now. Tetris. Fractal at 421. Ben will play on row 2 for the moment. He'll get a Tetris to go to 407. And another one to go to 430. The lead is his at the moment. Fractal uses his long bar to get set up. And there's a Tetris to follow. 448. They're trading the shots. We're getting close to 100 lines. Thank you, Zyle, for the bits. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, whatever it is. And thank you, Dear Pest is now following the King's channel. Much appreciated. I'm guessing you're enjoying the commentary. You must not be from YouTube. Tetris 506 for Ben. His board getting messy though. Fractal is pristine at 519. Horizontal L for the burn. And there's a Tetris. Fractal at 568 is closing in on 600K. He wants to close it out. Ben is digging out. Ben is so aggressive right now. He's got something really brewing. Daddy! Tetris for Ben. With only one more burn to go. And his transition. This is very scary. He'll need to get the right pieces at all the tap. And he's doing it. Fractal has changed over. This is it! Season 15 comes down to this. Ben trying to survive this. There's a beautiful L to burn the triple. A J will help. Lombard flat executed. The right is open. Nicely done. What a nice dig out from Ben. He stays alive at 564, but he's down over 100,000 points to Fractal. Fractal now is going to run the gauntlet. It's the race to kill screen. The championship is on the line. Fractal gets the Mino fixed on that right side. Kind of waiting on a J. It ain't coming. Ben, good setup for the delayed burn. Executed. Me2 now waiting for his long bar. He's throwing everything to the left side. Fractal has a hold that he's working on cleaning. No long bars for Ben. He opens up that right. Still no long bars for Ben. My word. Ooh, what a burn with the T. That was brilliant. He's still not getting a damn lumbar. Finally, it shows up. Jesus H. That took forever and a day. Ben at 674. Fractal at 803. They're on 24s. Ben has the board clean. Fractal is clean as well. But Ben, with the tower of squares, is going to top out. Oh no! The tower of squares at the center have ended it for him. No! And Fractal at 866. He knows it now. You see it in his face. He can't believe it. He survives game number 5 and will take the game in the match and is your season 15 CTL champion. GG's. Let him finish it out while I go report. What an impressive showing. Amazing. Ben did everything he could. He gave a hell of a fight. The pieces were just brutal at certain times. You saw it. When you don't get a long bar and you're trying to keep the wells going, there's not much else you can do. This game can most certainly be unforgiving. But what a way to close it out. B28 for that young man right there. He's so happy. Transition over because he's on the winner's screen. Congratulations to you. It's Fractal, the CTL champion for season 15. Congratulations, young man. Truly an outstanding performance. He hung in there. Excellent job by you. The crowd is going wild. Fractal, perhaps a favorite going into CTWC. He most certainly is a candidate. He made it all the way last year at the top 16. Almost defeated Cheesefish to take the 8th spot. He came all the way back. He beat Cheese in the first set of the double elimination in the final and took him to the decider where it went all the way to the end. He is now a CTL champion. He can boast that on his resume. And he will take the big prize of over $200. Congratulations to you, Fractal. An amazing job, without question. Let's go over to confirm it. It's been reported, and there it is. With 44 points, he's done it. Fractal gets 6 points for the win. He now earns the big prize of over $200. You can thank Scott Gray for that, my man. You are the CTL champion for season 15. Jerpidude finishes in second after a great performance earlier over Ben. We'll get the 25% of that prize pool, and Nenu will earn 15% for finishing in third. Sidnev, unfortunately, the odd duck out